Hi, welcome to my channel. I guess this is, I didn't think anyone would even bother subscribing to my channel because it was just supposed to be kind of a weight loss journey tracker. And then I kind of enjoyed a little bit of the making it. And then I started making some work videos too. And that kind of was fun just to like record. And I don't know, people watched it for some reason. I was like, oh, that's funny. And I posted another one. And then these people watched that one. And I posted another one. And people watched that one. I was like, oh, that's okay, fine. I'll just post some stuff. That was enjoyable. This is just kind of what I would hopefully expect the next 10 years, because I would hope to kind of track the whole thing. I would love to be able to, like, hey, if I die in the next 50 years and I have kids, they can just look back and boom, there's what grandpa did or dad did for his getting this shit ready. I would love to see my dad. He has, again, maybe I'll get more into that. Long life story. Got married 20 years of age and had over seven kids, but 7 of us are here today. I won't get into any of that yet. But 7 happy breathing children, lots of grandkids. I think we're fucking somewhere at over 15, 18 or 19, 18 to 20. I feel like we're 15 to 20, somewhere in there with grandkids for him. He came from a family of 9. But this is just going to be my life journey. This is, well, I'm going to tell you exactly. I'm going to get to the point of why I'm making this video. What to expect in the next 10 years is what I'm planning. I'm 23 years right now. I was born in September of 2000, so I'm going to be turning the same number as the year every September. So I'll be 24 in September of 2024. My plan by the September of 2026 is to have a fully built camper shell on my truck with solar and possibly an off-road electric mini bike, just because I want to buy a lot of land in the middle of nowhere. I would like to build an off-grid solar shit, all shit like as in sewer, solar shit and water, grow my own food, all that stuff. I want to get it completely off this grid. I've lived in Campbell, California my whole life, which is a quieter part of Silicon Valley, but still in the middle of all the fucking crazy shit that's been going on the last 23 years. I didn't really think I would go off grid when I was younger, but I definitely didn't want to live in the city. I've always wanted to live out, kind of not in Modesto, because as a kid I thought Modesto was cooler than it is. It's kind of a shithole, but my aunt lived there for a while and it was always cool because she had a ranch and horses, and I loved horseback riding. I also need to lose weight if I want to start horseback riding again. I'm 205 pounds. I would feel more comfortable riding a horse if I was maybe 185 pounds. Not that I can't ride a horse. I rode my aunt's horse in Kentucky. She moved to Kentucky. They also have an interesting thing, how that all worked out. I'll explain that someday. But they have a really nice house in Kentucky with a barn, and they got horses. And the horse that they had, it looked a lot like the horse I learned how to ride on when I was like 8 years old. And then my aunt she's like, no, actually that was that horse's last offspring. Was born, it won a few rodeo tournaments across the country, and then they, the people are like, hey, we're not really interested in keeping this horse anymore. We were gonna sell it. We would offer it to you guys first. And they're like, oh fuck, well yeah, we'll love to buy that horse. So that's Chili Pepper. Her mother, or his mother, was Joker. Joker was a very sensitive horse. It didn't like it if you touched the backside of its stomach because it had a lot of miscarriages. And Chili Pepper was its last offspring, so it was very connected to Chili Pepper for a while because it happened, I think, after a couple of the miscarriages. Which is just funny how horses get that. Well, a lot of animals get that kind of in tune to children and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, so that was really fun. I kind of got to reunite with that horse. Went on a really long trail ride. I weighed 225, and I felt kind of mean at the end of the day riding that horse. Like, I know the horse has ridden with that size person before, and that's not his regular life. It's not like he's being ridden all the time, but I want to weigh 190, 185, because I would love to ride horses again, and I don't want to be putting that much strain on them. Plus, I would love to, get rid of mi grande panza. I just, call myself fat, in Spanish. I think, anyways. That means you have, like, a big stomach or big pants. Yeah, so my goal would be 2 years from now, I have a fully built off-grid truck, basically, I could drive. The only thing is, it's going to run off gas. The only gas thing I want is my engine. If I could turn that into, I don't know if anyone watches Edison Motors out there, cool YouTube channel. They're out of Canada. They're working on a pickup truck conversion kit to make it a hybrid. I would love to convert my F-150 to hybrid. I know they're saying it's for a full 1 ton, maybe a 3/4 tons if you want, but I mean, maybe, just maybe I could get this one as well. I mean, I'm cool switching only to 2-wheel drive if I need to. That hybrid availability with diesel and a battery would be fucking amazing for long-term off-grid. Anytime you needed a generator to power something big, you'd never even have to think about it. You have one already, especially if one broke or any emergency. I love the idea of it. It makes so much sense in my mind. I don't like the idea of an electric truck. I love the idea of hybrid. Hybrid makes so much sense to me. I don't know why there's not more hybrid out there. If anyone wants to try to explain that to me, I would love it. I just don't understand why hybrids aren't more of a thing, because we can't really go full battery. But if people were to do hybrids, you could just use the range extending. It's just, I don't know, it just makes sense to me. I don't know why we don't do it, because you could use such a smaller engine and then you don't need any transmissions. You don't need anything. You just need an e-axle, a small diesel generator, and a battery. If anyone can correct me on that, I don't feel like that's wrong. It just makes sense in my brain. This is a long video. It's getting long. So this is just recap whole plan. Build truck in the next 2 years. That will be by 2026, September of 2026. And then by, I guess, September of 2035, I want to be almost completely off grid. It'd be more like September of 2034, I guess. But I'll just say September of 2035, my goal is to be 100% off-grid, growing my own food, have my own solar, have my own rainwater collection or a well, having my own, like I said, sewer. I'm a little high right now. I probably need to stop smoking at some point. I'm going to be going on a little bit of a break, I think, in the next week. I'm just because I'm almost out, and it's like, I don't really want to buy more right now because budget's a little tight, and it's like, maybe I should just take a good break from weed, give it maybe a week or two. Let my body reset. I haven't done that in a while. It's been like, I think, almost over a year, almost 2 years. So I definitely should do a reset. I don't smoke all day, but I definitely do after work. This is kind of a video I don't think anyone's going to watch a full 10 minutes of me just kind of droning on and on and on and on. But yeah, if you're interested, I'm going to be doing some tool reviews along the way. I mean, I did a review on this the other day, Ryobi flashlight. I got review on my 2 Ryobi fans I've been using. I have some for work. I have a Ryobi compressor, Ryobi drill, or Ryobi impact, a Ryobi blower, a DeWalt trickle chart, a bunch of different random tools. I'll be popping up reviews here and there. Definitely a Ford family. My dad's owned Ford since before I was born. He actually had a bunch of used Fords, but once he got to me, I was kid number 6, so he said, fuck it, I have to order a van. And he special ordered a van, spent all the fucking money they had buying a 2001, but it was built in the year 2000. But it's a model year 2001 with a sliding door, Triton V10, tow package, cooling package. So it has like the tow, it has an extra radiator and a few other extra things to help it, stay cool and everything when you're towing. It's the extended model, so it can seat 15 people in total. It's basically a bus. It's the closest thing you can get to a bus as a passenger vehicle. He has the same exact van as a work van, but with, it's a panel van. There's no windows in the back. But he bought that. That was delivered about a week and a half after I was born. And we still have it. It's in fucking immaculate condition. 200,000 miles. Besides that van, I mean, he has, again, the same van, but it's 2004. He has a 2001 F350. I have a 2003. No, he has a 2001 F150. He has a 2003 F350. I have a 2001 F150. He has a 2008 E450 RV. I had a Crown Victoria for a couple years, and it's still parked at my dad's house. That was a 2004 Crown Victoria. Just a quick little thing on Crown Victorias, from what I heard, 2003 is not the best year because they have some new and some old connectors, so it's like a weird year for connectors, versus 2004, which is all new, or 2002, which is all old. So it's kind of a keep your head out for that, or keep your eyes out for that. Other Fords include, my work Ford, I have an F-250. I wish we got an 350. That's an argument I had with my boss. There's been a bunch of things back and forth on that. I'll probably do more updates about that later. He has 2 F-150s and a Ford Escape as well. The Escape, again, no, it's would have been a good car, but not the way they drive it or maintained it. Trying to think of anything else that would be of interest. Don't really think there's much. Again, I don't think anyone's gonna really want to watch a video that's almost fucking 11 minutes long of some white guy droning on about what his life plan is. But if you're interested, that's the thing. I'm gonna get off grid, lose weight, maybe have horses, do tool reviews and truck review and camper build and hopefully all that stuff along the way. And you guys can tell me if I'm doing shit wrong and correct me along the way. So enjoy the bullshit, I guess. Yeah, you'll be hearing a lot of this dumb white guy, I guess, if you decide to watch any of this.